What's up, nail geeks? Today I have Alchemy Lacquer's 5th anniversary limited edition polish, as well as her newest collection, the Creature Feature collection. This is based off of some of our favorite old horror movies, which is perfect for this month. First up is Ardith. This is described as a top cream nail lacquer with pink to green shifting shimmer, scattered holographic flakes with a linear holographic finish. Formula on this one felt medium to kind of light, but it does have a fantastic opacity. I didn't feel the need to go up to 3 coats. I stopped at 2. In bright lights, you can see a little bit of my smile line, but I think in person it's just so much just not as obvious. I do want to remind you guys that when I'm recording these videos, I am using very bright lights just to make sure you guys can see all the little details that I'm trying to show off. This one is leaning more of a nude hollow to me. It is absolutely packed with a linear holographic rainbow across my nails. Beautiful, beautiful application. Stays put where you put it. And I think even if you have short nails or even free edge like I do, I think you're going to be okay at 2 coats. Up next we have Vlad. This is described as a black jelly that contains red, orange, green, and gold chrome flakes with red shimmer and scattered silver holographic flakes. This one started off just a touch sheer to me, but the buildup is totally worth it. Overall, the appearance is very vampy, but those flakes just steal the show. It is amazing. Right here, you're about to see on the 2nd coat, I went in just a touch heavier. I started off kind of light, given that I did read the description beforehand that it was a jelly. So when I'm applying jelly polishes, I typically like to create a foundation of sort to build on to get that pond effect. And this one, I don't see anybody really needing to go to 3 coats, even with me having a pretty long free edge at this point. I feel like I didn't need to go any further. So for a jelly, that is incredible to me. I didn't have any texture after using a thick, quick dry top coat with this one. My nails were smooth to the touch. And once again, those flakes are just incredible. That scattered hollow in the background just creates almost like a starry sky in the backdrop, but the flakes shift all array of just warm toned colors. Next, we have Frank. This is described as a muddled green jelly that contains purple iridescent glitter, purple, magenta, pink, gold chrome flakes, and purple, pink, red, green shifting flakes. I adore green polishes, and I really, really, really loved this one. So as a green geek myself, I totally approve of this. The shade itself is definitely a Frankenstein green. It's perfect for this time of year, and I think it could also even transition into a great holiday shade as well. The flakes mostly appeared purple to me. They do twinkle in different colors, such as magenta and gold on tilt. Similar to Vlad, there is a backdrop of a glittery effect, and I think it takes a little bit of a backseat to those flakes. Alchemy Lacquers is incredible for her flaky polishes. I've been in the indie nail game for quite some time, and watching her over the years come out with these just mind-blowing flaky polishes and finishes, they're absolutely worth it to try it out if you've never tried the brand before. With Frank, I didn't have any texture after top coat, and once again, I'm going in with a thick, quick dry top coat. I didn't need to pick up the flakes or anything, and that goes for all of them in the collection. They picked up very easily on the brush, and I didn't have any problems with them laying down flat either. Next, we have Griffin. This is described as a translucent turquoise jelly special effect nail lacquer that contains copper, orange, gold, green shimmer with a touch of scattered hollow effect. Now, this one is intended to mostly be used as a topper as it will not reach full opacity. However, I myself, when I'm looking for topper type polishes, I'm always curious as to what exactly is it going to look like after 2 or 3 coats. So I went ahead and decided to wear it on its own. I will say that at 3 coats, I felt like it was perfectly fine. You definitely can see my free edge after the 3rd coat, but this is one that you really need to see in person. The shimmer in here is so strong. I could definitely see it being absolutely stunning over any dark color, with the blue probably giving almost like an icy, cool toned effect. But on its own, I think it's just fantastic as well. I think if you had short nails, I think you'll probably still have to go up to 3 coats with it, but it dries down fairly quickly, so I don't think either way you decide to wear it, I think you'll be just fine. Same as the others, there's no texture after a quick dry top coat, and I saw the full array of a shift with this one between the pinks and the golds and the oranges. Next we have Lilith. I can't talk today apparently. This is described as a midnight blue jelly with blue, purple, pink, gold shifting flakes, multiple sized iridescent blue glitter, and silver micro holographic glitter. This is probably one of my top picks in this collection. I was blown away by them all, to be completely honest. But this one just really, wow, I fell in love with it and I fell hard. Here you're seeing I put on the foundation effect, as I'm going to call it, and it starts off pretty sheer, but on that 2nd coat here, it's just popped in your face. There is so much going on here, and the flakes are giving their own shift on their own, and then the base gives a shift as well. This reminds me of something like a geode. Like, there's just so much sparkle and depth to this. I do feel like most are going to have to get away with 2 to 3 coats. I think if you have no free edge, 2 coats will be fine. If you have free edge, you'll probably need to go to 3 coats. Now, once again, I'm using a quick dry top coat that is on the thicker side. If you're curious, I'm using Seche. If you're familiar with that top coat, you know it can get pretty thick. My bottle's pretty low, so just for full transparency, it is kind of thick, and this one I didn't have any texture either. It was smooth to the touch. Now I'm going kind of out of order here, and this is the limited edition 5th year anniversary polish. I highly recommend you guys grab it in the shop. It's only going to be around for a limited time, and as you're seeing here from that 1st coat, it is a stunner. The formula has a buttery smooth feel, and it applied absolutely perfect. It stayed put where I was putting it. The base to me is a very grapey like purple that kind of leans kind of bluish, almost indigo. On my monitor, what I'm seeing here on my playback, it looks pretty color accurate to me. So I would say it's more of a purple lean on the base. The shimmer is very strong in it. You're mostly going to see it come out as this reddish, strong, coppery orange. I didn't have any texture with this one either. It was just flawless on application. Now, once again, I do use bright lights, so this looks a touch vampier in person. It's a little darker in regular indoor lighting. Still, it is absolutely stunning, and I think even if you're just a picky purple person like myself, you need this one. It's gorgeous. The final polish is also a part of the Creature Feature collection, and this is called Gilded Creature Feature, described as a purple flake that contains gold and silver shifting metallic flakes, green, purple, and pink shifting flakes, and multiple size green and black holographic glitter. Now, this one, I'm always saying I'm picky on purples, but I was blown away by this one. This is probably my 2nd pick in the collection. The overall finish is just really, really in your face. It's almost foiled. It has like a slight, almost reflective type of foiled appearance to it. The greens flakes in there are very strong and it contrasts wonderfully with that light lavendery kind of base. I did go up to 3 coats here and I felt like it was perfect at that point. It gave me that nice thick appearance that I really like. When I finished swatching it, I took my hand away from my light box and I was just staring at it like, wow, this is incredible. You just have to see it in person. Just trust me on that one. It's absolutely wonderful. If sparkle is your thing, you absolutely should get this one as well. Alchemy Lacquers does release her collections in very limited quantities, so be sure to check out her shop and grab them up if you want them, because she spends a lot of time on these collections and you want to grab them while they're there, as she does do small batches. I'll link you guys to the shop below, and if you want to check out my blog post as well for additional pictures, feel free to check out my written review as well. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.